black church in America begins in a place of trauma. Because I talk a lot about how in Protestantism, the origin point is the Reformation. And how am I saved? Justification by faith, that's the origin of Protestantism. The black church does not begin with how am I saved? The black church begins with the question of theodicy. There is this God who my masters, my enslavers say it's his will that I should be forever underfoot. How can I believe in a God who is being used to oppress me? And so when the first African Americans became Christians on this soil, the first thing they had to do was wrestle that definition of God from white supremacy to a place of affirmation. The God sees my blackness and calls it good and calls me to have the transformed life that is true for all Christians. So I don't think we've ever had the luxury of being Christian without a hint of melancholy attached to it. What we're seeing now is not a surprise. This is what we've been struggling with from the beginning. But I do think that if there's one thing that I'm seeing as a struggle in our present moment is we don't know what to do about this unresolved suffering, and so any answer will do. And what I mean by that is I see people tie things to white supremacy that have nothing to do with white supremacy. And what I mean by that, if you can prove that a white supremacist likes the Bible, right? And then you can say, well, believing in the Bible is white supremacy, so you need to toss us out of the Bible to get liberation. And I want to say, no. Our ancestors used the Bible to liberate them. And so everything, if a white supremacist says the sky is blue, it doesn't mean that we have to say the sky is yellow. And so what I think we have to learn how to do, at least as a Bible scholar, is to wrestle back Christianity from the hands of our oppressors. But at the same time as we're wrestling it back, don't toss away the things that are good and holy and just. And so trying to go through that long process of saying, I know the person who ministered to you or whose church you were part of used the Bible to do these things to you. But there's a way of reading and trusting these scriptures that can still lead to life for you, is I think work for this generation.